Welcome back to my channel, guys! In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the no poo method, which means that you completely stop using shampoo. And I started doing this 4 months ago, and I'm still here. So I will be sharing with you guys my journey and how I got here and why I continued doing it and the struggles that I went through and everything that goes into this method. Sorry it's a little dark in here, my light bulb went out. I'm using daylight right now, which is perfection. To start out, so that you know a little, sorry, I'm like really peppy right now. I'm just really excited to be filming because it's been a while since I have sat down and filmed a video. Also, this is going to be a series. So the first video, which is this one, is going to be my journey, my struggles, why I like it so much, things like that. Just to give you guys some insiders if you are thinking about doing this, I definitely recommend it. The second video is going to be my hair routine and how I wash my hair, what I use, and things like that. And then the third one is going to be maintenance tips, like how I keep my hair from getting greasy faster, and like hairbrushes and how to clean your hairbrushes and things like that. The reason that I found this method was because I was getting very desperate because I have very oily hair. My hair is naturally very greasy. I am on day 3 of not washing my hair, so I need to wash it. I'm going to be washing it tonight. I was looking up YouTube videos on how to keep your hair from getting greasy, and I have done the whole wait a week and then wash your hair, and if you wait longer to wash your hair then it won't get as greasy. I've done that. It doesn't work. I don't know, it might work for some people. That did not work for me personally. I just was looking up a bunch of these videos and came across this video that was like, what would happen to your hair if you didn't wash it for a year, and for some reason that really interested me. It was a video from Brightside. I will leave that video in the description so you guys can watch that. And then I also came across videos that were like, no poo for a month, no whatever. And so I was very intrigued by this, and I went on to the places, the videos, and watched them and got a whole bunch of information about this topic. And one thing that I did not like was the videos where people would try it for a month and then they would stop and say this doesn't work, my hair is totally fine. It took me a while to get used to this routine, and it does, because your hair, you've been using shampoo for 16 years of your life, and then you start not using shampoo. It's gonna take your scalp some time to get used to that. And after a month, my hair was not ready for anything, so I will talk to you guys about that too. The main reasons that I'm doing this is, for one, it's better for the environment, so you're not putting all that plastic waste into the recycling bin or the trash. It saves so much money, seriously. A package of baking soda, I use baking soda, a package of baking soda, or if you just use water, water's free, and baking soda is very inexpensive, and apple cider vinegar, things like that. And it also strips your hair of its natural oils, so that's why it gets greasy faster, because it's stripping your hair of your natural oils, and so your chemicals in your scalp are saying we need to produce more so that we can keep the scalp moisturated. That's what I was going to say. Hydrated, that's what I meant. I didn't want to go to baking soda because I was like, how can baking soda be any better for your hair than shampoo can? And so I just completely didn't think about that, because I was like, I don't really want to do that. If my hair is fine with water, then I'll just go with water. So for the first month, I just did water, and people noticed. My boyfriend and my mom, they were like, your hair looks really greasy, like, did you just like shower or something or whatever? And it was not going very well. And during that time period, I definitely had my hair in like ponytails and stuff, but I was very desperate to like make this work for my hair. I was like, this is going to work. And it didn't end up working. I went a month with just doing water and I was kind of in denial. I was like, no, this is gonna work, like it's fine. Other people said it worked fine. But the problem with me comparing myself to other people's hair types is I have very long hair. My hair is very long and it's very greasy. It's just not like a lot of people's hair, and most people that just do water, they have really short, thin hair. So I was like, okay, I need to try something new. So I did a bunch of research about baking soda, and I found out that if you use it correctly, then it can not be dangerous for your hair. And I actually found an article about this, and I wanted to read it to you guys so that you know kind of what to expect if you decide you want to do this for yourself. So it's kind of like going through the process of what you need to do if you're going from shampoo or water to baking soda. I will read this part and then I'll like talk you guys through it. So it says, how do I use baking soda for hair? The internet. I don't need to read that. I will also leave this article in the description so you guys can read it too and get more information about this. To start off, you're really trying to strip out. She doesn't have very good grammar. That's fine. She's a blogger, whatever. I'm just trying to read this and get information. I'm so sorry. Anyway, to start off, you want to strip your hair from the silicones piled upon each hair shaft, which is from the commercial shampoos and products that you put on your hair. Also, this no poo, it means no shampoo, no conditioner, no products whatsoever. So the only products that I use is baking soda. That's it. And then I use essential oils on my hair for the ends after I shower so they don't dry out. You can buy a bunch of different essential oils, especially I use argan oil, marijuana oil, and coconut oil for the end of my hair. The only time that I use like hairspray or anything is when I have dance and I need to put in my hair in like a tight bun or something. So yes, avoid using any products like that, because that also builds, like, clogs your shafts. You would need a heaping tablespoon of baking soda stirred into a cup of water and then poured onto it every section of your hair. You will leave it in for a minute, massage it through. You will need to do this kind of wash at least 3 to 4 times at the start of your no poo journey. Once you start heading through the transition stage, you will gradually decrease the amount you use. Once you are through transition, you will be using just half a teaspoon in half a glass of water, and it will be making your hair as clean as it was at the start. This is because your hair is clear of extras and the baking soda is working straight on your sebum. What this means, you start out using a lot and you mix that into a glass. I started using this process. I started with an 8-ounce glass of water, mixing my baking soda into the water and just like pouring it through and lifting up my hair and like pouring it on. And then after I got down to like a half a teaspoon, I then went to using a spray bottle, and I find that a spray bottle is a lot easier to use than a glass of water, but you can do whatever you want. I mean, it works either way, and it's also using a lot less baking soda when you're just putting it in a spray bottle because you're not using as much when you shower. Another thing is that in a lot of no poo videos, people say that they use 1 tablespoon of baking soda in their spray bottle or their cup or whatever they use, and that's actually really bad for your hair. Too much baking soda is actually not in the good pH level that is correct for your hair and healthy for your hair, and most shampoos aren't in that pH either. So if you are using too much baking soda, it's no better than shampoo. So in order to make sure that it's safe for your hair, you want to use a half a teaspoon of baking soda instead so that it is inside the safe zone. And I also did a bunch of research about this too. I will put in a picture of the research right now. One thing you may be wondering is why I haven't said anything about apple cider vinegar, and that is because I chose not to use apple cider vinegar, and I do want to try it eventually, but the reason that I didn't want to use apple cider vinegar is because my hair is already greasy enough, and apple cider vinegar is supposed to be like conditioner. But a constant challenge that I've been having with this no poo method is that my scalp is extremely itchy now. It's because my scalp is dry, but I don't understand that either because like my hair is still like greasy. My concern is that I'm going to use the apple cider vinegar and then it's going to make my hair really greasy. An alternative that I read about and that I watched on YouTube was that you can just spray a couple squirts of apple cider vinegar in the areas where your scalp is itchy. And so I might also try that. Not straight apple cider vinegar, but like watered down apple cider vinegar. And I've noticed, I don't even know if this is possible, but my hair just feels a lot thicker. I don't know why that is, but whenever I put my hair in like a ponytail or something, it just feels a lot lighter and thicker, and it's also a lot shinier. Well, you can't really notice it right now just because my hair is like kind of dirty right now, but after I shower and my hair dries, my hair is extremely shiny and soft and it feels really, really nice. My hair also grows extremely fast now, like insanely fast. I posted a video a couple weeks ago about me getting a haircut, and I got 2 inches cut off my hair, and it's already... And I got another haircut. So that week, I got 2 inches cut off, and then about 2 weeks later, I was like, Mom, like, it's still way too long. I'm having trouble taking care of it. So she cut another 2 inches off, and it was, like, down to my butt, and it's still super long. So that's another thing that I did notice. It's growing super fast, and I think that makes sense because when you have all those chemicals in your hair shaft, your hair won't be able to grow as fast. And now that we are cleaning out those pores, now everything is running smoothly. And another thing that I love is that it doesn't get as greasy as fast. Does that make sense? I don't know. It takes a longer time for my hair to get greasy. Now I can go about 3 to 4 days without washing my hair. 4 days is really a stretch. I'm on my 3rd day right now. If I take really good care of it and don't like do much in like 3 days, then I can go to my 4th day. Also on my 3rd and 4th day, I usually have to wear my hair up. Another problem with that again is after 2 days, it starts getting like really itchy. So I try to either wait it out. 3 days is usually like my limit. I actually have a clip that I would like to play right now of when my first time was going 4 days without washing my hair. It is 3 days since washing my hair, and honestly, with the baking soda, and it honestly doesn't even look that greasy. Usually like when I was using shampoo, it would be so greasy that my hair would be like clumping up and looking really disgusting, but I just brushed it and I really don't think it looks that bad. It looks a little shiny on the top and on the back. Usually after 2 days, like every other day, my hair would be super clumpy and really greasy and shiny and disgusting, but it's not. So I wore my hair in a ponytail today, and then tomorrow I'm also going to wear my hair in a ponytail, and then I'm going to wash my hair tomorrow night. So that'll be my 4th day without washing my hair. And that honestly seems kind of disgusting, but like, it's not in terrible condition. So I'm like, why would I wash it? Also, I'm going on a retreat this weekend, and I'm not going to be able to bring baking soda and a bunch of other stuff, so that's why I'm waiting until the very last minute to wash my hair so that I don't have to bring a bunch of stuff because I'm planning on just washing it with water once I get there, and I don't want it to be super greasy. So that is the plan. I just wanted to show you guys this and how this is going. Day 4 after not washing my hair, or day 4, it's been 4 days since I washed my hair now. I wore my hair in a bun all day today, and it is definitely a lot more greasy and just a lot more clumpiness, and I felt it this morning as I was putting my hair in a bun. I was like, okay, it's time for a wash. But honestly, I'm not even that mad. Like, it would, like, when I was using shampoo, my hair would be worse than this after 2 days. And that's really saying something for me personally, and I'm really, really happy with this. Even though it is greasy now, I'm like, wow, it's been 4 days and it's better than it ever has been. Also, my tongue is blue, so sorry about that. Also, if you haven't seen my Christmas is Canceled vlog, that is my vlog from Christmas week, and that is the first time that I actually decided to do the baking soda. So if you're curious to see what my first reaction is for that, or like how it went, go check that out. I will also leave that video in the description below. But just to give a quick summary of how that went, I was kind of like skeptical about it because I was like, I really don't want to put baking soda on my hair. In the shower, it felt super weird. Like, I don't know. It was super weird. I couldn't even describe it. It was like squeaky. Like, my hair was squeaky when it was wet. And then the next morning, oh my gosh, I loved it. I was like, I'm going to continue doing this because my hair was so smooth and shiny and it looked beautiful. And I was like, I want this forever. So if you're more interested in that, it's about like halfway through the video, I'm pretty sure. Another thing that I would like to say is that you can do alternatives for the baking soda. So let's say I just washed my hair last night and then I worked out really hard today and I'm really sweaty and I really have to wash my hair, but I don't want to put more baking soda on my scalp to like dry it out. And because baking soda has a lot of sodium in it, and that can dry out your scalp if you use it too much. So if that was the case, then I would just use water on my hair just to get all the dirt and sweat out of my hair, and then it's fine for the next day. Because you don't have to use more baking soda just if you're rinsing out the dirt and the sweat from your hair. And if you don't feel like putting baking soda on your hair every 3 days or whatever, you can alternate. So you can go 3 days and then do baking soda, and then go 3 days and then do water. I was also doing that for a while. I just found that it's a lot better for my hair if I do 3 days and then baking soda, because it keeps my hair looking better and feeling better. And personally, if I just use water, then it doesn't get the sweat and dirt out of my hair. That is all for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and I hope that you consider doing the no poo method. My next video is going to be my routine, my hair routine. There are a lot of steps, and it's a lot different than washing your hair with shampoo. So I hope that I can see you in that video. Have a wonderful week.